Hey, so coming back at you with another one of these rant sort of videos. Um, so today, I guess what I'm gonna be complaining about is those mobile games. You know the ones where it's like, oh, hey, build and wait 2 years, or pay money so you don't have to wait 2 years. I really dislike those games. You know, the ones that always have the screaming man as the uh, thumbnail for the app, because they're only mobile games, unless you find somehow like get them ported to PC, which probably isn't gonna work out well for the market because nobody wants to play them on PC, right? Like the people, at least the people I associate with, are the people who aren't that kind of person that would put a mobile game onto a PC and then play it on the PC because they don't like the feel of mobile. I mean, the whole one tap thing, that one control, it it doesn't work out well in PC gaming, and I feel like I'm starting to stray off topic here. See, I just these games, they're like money grabs basically. Like you make them good, right? And then you just distract people with all this stuff so that they don't realize that they're just paying money or wasting time waiting to get the next upgrade to their base. And it's um it's just I don't like the concept of it where you build up a base and then you go attack other bases because being, the Canadian person that I am, I find that as being pretty mean, and I don't like being pretty mean to other people because that makes me feel bad. But that is topic for another day, right? But what we are talking about for the third time here is how these games are the worst because you wait, like, for at first, because I played a couple of these games just to see if they would be any different. And, at first it's like, oh, hey, yeah, this is pretty cool. I only have to wait like 2 minutes for the next thing so I can focus on some other stuff while I'm waiting for my base to be upgraded. And then, you start getting up there, upgrade your main point to level 2 or 3, and then all of a sudden all the main building upgrades start getting more and more costly and uh, more lengthy, I guess. And they just eventually it reaches the point where you have to start taking from other people and keep building up your own base. That's like the premise behind these games, is to defeat the competition. But maybe that's why it doesn't strike well with me. But either way, it it's just you build, like, the summary of these games, at least from my perspective, is basically uh buy a base, or go, you go and you get the game and you're like, hey, this is pretty neat. You go through the tutorial and you're like, wow, that was really not very in depth, but at least I know the basics. So then you start building, you start building your the centers of which you can buy upgrades and things like that, and places to hold money. I don't know. I mean, I've only played, Clash of Clans basically, and that was just when I was really bored in a car ride going from North Carolina down to South, because I was in Science Olympiad in 8th grade, and that's basically where it's like a science competition between a whole bunch of 8th graders, and you have to, like, build shit and then you put them to the test. It was not fun. It rained because it was held at, like, a college campus, and it rained there during the entire second day. So everyone's days was ruined, and that was just not a fun time for me because I had to put so many hours into that, and I just, like, I mean, probably the best part of it was when I just there was this one competition to, like, make a thing that could it was like you had to make a glider that could glide for a really long time. So you gotta, I saw this one group. They were like their glider, it was just going in circles, right? They had like a propeller on the front, but it was like it wasn't actually powered or anything. It was just a propeller that they attached, and it was just going in circles. Like they were trying to time it so they could see how long it could go, and they actually had another group go up and time theirs because this one was taking so long. Like that was really impressive. Probably the best part of the entire trip. But also we got to have pizza. The pizza was really good. Like after the whole thing, we just went ahead and ordered like 8 boxes of Papa John's for everyone that came. It was a fun time. All right, Papa John's is really good, but still, honestly, like, yeah, I'll eat Papa John's, but I prefer Pizza Hut. Just I just don't like Papa John's. I feel like Papa John's uses like the crust and like the whole pizza in itself is just too like fluffy. And I'm straying off topic again because I just can't find anything else to talk about these games other than because they're just that bland is just, you go in and then you wait a long time and then you leave and then you never play it again. That's usually how it goes. Unless there's, those people on YouTube that can afford to pay all that money. Because I've seen quite a few videos like, oh, hey, I bought like the $100 worth of special money, so now I'm going to see how far I can get only using that. Like there's a few of those videos out there, and that just goes to show like how much money these people have on YouTube just like throwing it around for fun. Like you could, I mean, right now I've only got like 12, 11 subscribers, but they're it's a good bunch. You gotta keep a community small so that it gets together, right? You can't just have a whole bunch of people just say, "Hey, I'm here now." No, you gotta invite them in, right? So I'm saying, "Hey boys, come on over." Okay, you didn't see that there, but I made consecutively four okay hands, and that that is why I just stumbled multiple times. I just made another one. I don't have a problem. You can't say that I do. So, also, I completely forgot what I was about to say after that also. It's 10:30. Feels like it's 6. Uh these games are stupid, dude. Also, what I meant to say after that also was that I I was like, hey, maybe I could play one of these games, and so I gave in a little bit. I bought some of that special stuff, right? And I'm like, okay, hey, yeah, I'll just buy the 199 pack, cause I've got a couple bucks. I can afford a 199, but uh, but yeah, so that's the end of that. Mm. It wasn't fun. So yeah, I guess I'll go, and I'll see you next time, boys and girls. Okay, so sorry about that. That's not actually the end of the video, by the way. It's just that my dad needed some help with something, so I had to, I heard him shouting my name up the stairs, and that kind of startled me and broke my train of thought, so I just ended the video. So, what I wanted to say was that after I bought the 199 pack, it was like some like 10 gems, I want to say, or something like that. After I bought that, I use them all up. I got some good value out of them. But after that, I started to realize, if I want to upgrade my buildings further, I'm either gonna have to get a lot of money, or I'm gonna have to use a lot of money. So I decided, hey, I got a few extra bucks. I'll buy the $5 pack this time. It was like 50 gems or something. I don't know. So I buy that, and what ends up happening is I also use them up pretty fast because my upgrade up my upgraded base needed more gems, and after that I started to realize, hey, this is starting to get a bit out of hand, because as you know, I wasn't actually actively going out and going for other people's bases because that would use up some of my guys, and if they got defeated, then I would have to buy more of them, and it was just dumb. So I was just kind of solely relying on the gems for a little bit, but after that I started to realize just how much of like a cash grab they were. So, and I'm pretty sure like in some of the games you could even you could exchange the special gems for more of the normal money, and so it's a stupid system. Because instead of, oh no, it's kind of like, I'd say in Overwatch when you're 50 XP away from a level up and you have to play a whole nother game to level up. Whereas, these games are basically saying, hey, instead of having to play another game, you can just pay 199 and you can level up. But 199 would buy you like 2 loot boxes instead of just one. So I don't see what I'm trying to say here, but I'm basically saying, hey, they're telling you to pay money to progress faster. And whereas if you just, play the slow game, you'll still get that same amount, just, a bit slower, but at least it's free and not 199. But yeah, I think that actually wraps up the video. I'm thinking I might just keep my upload schedules to like weekends and such. I'll probably I'll probably like upload, some dumb videos in the middle of the week if I feel like it, but I'll do my best to just stick to the weekends. And yeah, I'm learning how to use Sony Vegas Pro 13 because, I found a free version. It's easy to use. It's chill. But yeah, I think that about wraps it up for this video. And I'll have to figure out something else to talk about next week. Well, but at least a week is enough time to think about something to talk about for 10, maybe 8 minutes. So yeah, that's the actual end of the video, and I'll see you guys later.